Good afternoon, everybody. Morning, wherever you happen to be. Let's see how much more progress we can make on this today. Hope everyone's doing well. Just double checking what we've got so far. Not going to read it yet. We'll read it later. Tiny Mita. All right, so we've got up to there. And the next two achievements are Oh Great Mita, which is when we went to the computer and had the offer to join the Discord server. We already got that. Next one's You Shall Not Pass, which was this tiny chibi Mita. When she got out of the train car, we followed for a little bit. And then Helva win without dealing damage. Plus without dealing damage, question mark? Alright, let's see. The next achievement is dealing with the Doom minigame. I have to do it without taking damage. So that's the next step. Alright, well, we'll go from there. Alright, and I'll take a new screenshot of these so I know which ones we have. Rockin'. Okay. So I think we can load right after. Unfortunately, we have to go from here to it, so a little bit of walking, but the nice thing is I do think we have to basically continue right from the arcade machine anyway. To get Ghostly Mita. Yes, we do. Okay. So yeah, pretty much had to continue from that point anyway. What? I didn't know it was starting here. I do that wrong every time. Now, ring around Rosie, everybody. I thought it would actually start when the planet was in view. Why does it seem darker somehow? As far as I know, there wasn't a major update or anything. I kind of wish there was like a speed hack that you get for winning the game once. Update on Lambda, the new cat. Fortunately, he has not nibbled on any wires since last stream. So that's good. Now let's see if I can do this a little bit more skillfully than I did last time. If only I'd gotten no damage on the Doom thing last time. We would have been able to skip this whole section. Oshwell. If I remember correctly, it went. Yay. And now we pull this lever and we get fridge cutscene. Don't worry, Mita. No worries. I know it was just an accident. Not intentional at all. Yeah, she just skips the dialogue. That's funny. I find it kind of odd that all of the text was left right no matter where you were standing there, except for break a leg, which was hoping that you were standing on the right side of the fridge rather than the left side. And I don't know why it would do that for just that one piece of dialogue. Why it has a fixed position. All that. Also, see that big figure there? I meant to actually see if I could see what it is. Ah, nothing that I can see in any detail. Just a dark figure with a triangle on it. Hello. All right, you go give him hell, Chibi. Of all the sections, this is probably the one that confuses me the most on its inclusion, but it's also lack of mechanical importance. It's like one or both of the devs were just also making a little shooting thing on the side, and they thought, just stick that code in. It's the most out of place out of anything else. Hi, Epsilon. How are you? Bye bye. I didn't actually remember taking damage last time. Oh, I did land in lava. That's true. I'm not sure if an enemy hit me at any point, though. What happened to that one? Oh, it's like a tower defense. Oh, hello? Do I need to go get that one? Or they just wandered to the exit? I think my trigger finger's not quite as good as last time. Yay. I did it. Fantastic. Hello, Donna. How are you today? Cause there ain't no holla back, girl. Ain't no holla back, girl. Nada. Where does it say it is? The cartridge is on the shelves opposite the mirror. What, here? Opposite the mirror. It'd be over there. Wait a minute. We got a picture here. Oh no, it's here. There we go. Alright. Then we can go to Sleepy Meter. I might as well just complete this real quick. Since I can't remember if we could directly load to Sleepy Meter or not, so since this will only take like 2 seconds. And there's always one more. Always a bigger fish. Oh, maybe it's only 5 pieces. It always looks like I'm grabbing something that I'm not. Maybe it's just me. Hello? What? Okay, whatever. Hi. I'm trying. Oh yeah, I forgot there was a section like this. All right, fuck that. We're gonna see if I hate that section. I'm not good at it. You can see if I can skip straight to Sleepy Mita. Yes, I can. And it says it's on the windowsill next to the washing machine. I'll try to call this a windowsill, but sure. And then we can skip right to 2D Mita as well, which we will do. On the unit just behind the table, use the mouse to click on it. Not gonna bother reading it this time. Kimchin. Yeah, that's right. There we go. All right, now Mila. Did we already have Mila? Let's check. I think I did. Yes, I've already got Mila. So next one is Carrot. We already got Carrot. Player 7 cartridge was also Mila's section, which I believe I already have. Yes, I already have that. Got Carrot. Found You. Did that one. I was seeing the Chibi Mita on the windowsill. And then Creepy Mita. Next to the fruit bowl, just as you spawn in. Okay. So we're going to go back again and be nice and unsettled, fresh and new once again. All right. I think they're running around under my bed. Yep, there's that. Honestly, that picture looks better than they are all unique. I think that was the achievement for getting all the Mitas. Yep, that should be all the Mitas. Sounds like they're chewing on something down there. I don't know what they could be chewing on though. And then next is some achievement, which, you'll see in a second. You write down there, Epsilon? Yeah, we're just gonna ignore you for a moment and just try to leave. Some achievement and some description. There goes the door. And did she move, is my question. No, she didn't. But her head doesn't turn all the way around, which I thought it would. Not the healthiest looking legs. Alright, so then player 9 cartridge on top of the box next to the computer desk. Okay. You can pick up the player 9 cartridge before the player 8 cartridge, which is odd. It says on the left hand, on top of the box next to the computer on the desk. Wait a minute. Oh, there we go. Alright, so next. Alright, now I need to go to do the video game. That is going to be very tricky. Hopefully this won't too many tries. We have to win quadrangle. I didn't do terrific last time. Hmm. Okay, well, I guess I can just do the core from here. Can I not? Where's the most convenient way to get back to here then? I might have to do all of Creepy Meta's section again. Because this is... I think it might be at the end of this. When we first meet Kind Meta at the core. Largo. I think she immediately despawns. Huh. Okay, so... Is it after Creepy Meta's section? I guess. That's the order they have it in. I don't want to do that section again, though. says it's on the bedside table, but I can't actually go in there. Wait, no, the bedroom's here now. Alright, I think the way I'm gonna do it is we have to enter the core again. Gotta catch them all. We have to enter the core again to actually enter the reboot code. So I should be able to load here and then visit the core from there. That or I'd have to go through creepy media section again. Correct. It's so loud. No, there's some debate on whether or not this is crazy meter or not, but I don't know why she'd bother giving us false hope. Because obviously the stuff in her hands is just wrong. It doesn't, the code doesn't work. But she says it's because, oh, you can't reboot me. Well, then what's this code? Just curious. Trying to see if there's any indication of whether or not she's actually crazy meta. There we go. Now we can play quadrangle. Well, if there's any obvious signs, they're not giving it away easy. I forgot. Uh, there. Is that what it was? No. All right, I gotta stand up. Oh, I was very close. Good for me. Third time's a charm. Where is quadrangle? There it is. All right, wish me luck. Oh, I'm not really good at these things. Fuck. I overdo it. I almost pressed it again by accident. Well, that's gonna get tricky. Is it always the same? I think it's always the same. Okay, when it goes, I can't tell if it's moving when I'm moving or not. Shit! Ooh, that was close. Fuck. It gets slower. Bless me. When it goes to when it reaches the middle. I was curious if there was some benefit of shooting all of them, because it didn't look like there was a time limit. Just need to be more deliberate. Okay, I can't shoot those. All right, that's when I'm supposed to dip. Okay. Oh, that's right. Disorienting. Uh, oh shit. Oh, my brain. Just need to keep on. I thought it would change direction, so I tried using W and S. Oops, close. Shit! Oh, I got disoriented again. It just started turning. It just fucked with my brain. This is not as stressful as the end of Quiz Taker, but we're getting close. Just not good at this sort of thing. But I know I'm not that bad at games. Y'all saw me play Bioshock 2. Oh. Fuck! Oh, and that was only in the late 30s. Oh, Jesus Christ. Why is this the hardest thing in the game? Why is this in the DDR the hardest thing in the game? Oh. I was like instinctively turning my head while doing that. Got disoriented. Fuck! Oh, that was the last one. I'm gonna kill myself. I thought it was backwards again. I was doing the opposite shit. I just did it again. Shit, I did it again. Oh, I'm gonna be fucked now. Everything's gonna be backwards again. Oh, I thought I was... Stay calm. And I watched Pyro do this, and I don't remember it twisting and turning like that, but maybe I wasn't paying close enough attention. Maybe I just have a poor memory. Shit! Oh my god. Holy shit. Alright, that's phase 2 logs. Hmm. Pro gamer. Checked just about everywhere. 100% MiSide. What's phase 1 logs? Oh, there's two different quadrangles. That's why I didn't remember Pyros being like this. I have to do both. Making this the second mechanic in the game that they use more than once. I do have to go through the creepy meter section then. Okay. What's going at maximum speed? It's gotta be something with the car, right? Alright, we'll go and do the other quadrangle first. Before I have a fucking heart attack. What's Penguin Conundrum? Don't worry, it'll take 2 seconds. Don't worry, I got it. Yeah, rather rude thing to say. Yo, John, mate. How are you today, John, mate? Where's the sound of the game? Not sure. Huh. I didn't notice that. Well, that's shitty. It hasn't been picking up this whole time. Why isn't it doing that? I don't know. Well, that's unfortunate. That means the whole video is going to basically be muted. Can you hear it now, Drummy? Okay. Yeah, it's a -8 decibels, like it's muted, but I just added a second one. Huh. I have no idea why that happened. It says it's active and everything. Well, thank you for appearing, Johnny. Otherwise, the whole video would have been muted. Unfortunately, now it's just going to be my voice and no sound for most of this, but... unless it's been active for some of it. It's really weird. What if I accidentally pressed a button? Testing, testing. Yep, that seems to be working fine. Huh. Once again, thanks, Johnny. That's okay, Drunme. You have your own life to live. We're nearly done with achievements. You missed the most difficult challenge of all. Excuse me, doing quadrangle 2. Now we're going to do quadrangle 1. Quadrangle 2 was even harder than DDR, and I know it's difficult to believe hearing it from me. I'm good, how are you? Well, I'm sorry that you're not feeling well. I hope you feel better. You can take your mind off your sickness a little bit by watching me suck at quadrangle. Though this one's easier than the other one, I think. Shit. Oh, can I not deactivate it? Well, I fucked it. Hi, Epsilon. I did it wrong. I'm stupid. Shut up, Mina. I know what it is. What do you need to do? Well, first we need to do quadrangle. This one. And then we've got a couple other achievements to mop up, which I think it's just stuff I missed. Yeah, this one's easier. But I basically dumped myself into the deep end by doing the other one first. Because it's way harder than this. You'll see it in the recording, you just won't hear any sound. Because I'm stupid. And didn't check my audio. I need to get better about doing that. I'm just so used to there not being anybody in chat to, like, check up on these things that I need to be more mindful about checking them myself. I'm not good at this sort of thing. Ah! Oh. Just need to be very deliberate. Panic is the enemy. Oh! Oh. I'll look at chat in a second. First try, motherfuckers! Hope for you that it wasn't the entire stream and just that last part, otherwise that would be pretty unfortunate. I think it was the entire stream. I don't know why it would have activated suddenly unless I accidentally pressed a button. It's not like there's really anything to listen to at this bit, because this is all just old stuff we're redoing, getting achievements, but still, even a little bit of audio would help pair with my voice, because I think just here my voice would be pretty dang boring. Yeah? Epsilon? Don't do that. Hey, don't do that. Get off there. Holes in my curtain. Oh, okay, what do we have left? Apple again. Penguin conundrum. So we'll start with penguin. What was that? Win a game of penguin piles. What? I always won a game of penguin piles with her. I did that every time. And unlocks the Santa suit. I have the Santa suit unlocked. Wait a minute. No, wrong one. Penguin conundrum. Beat her in both rounds. Piss. Oh, and another one I have to play Snake. We'll start with playing Snake. Yes, it is nice. And the last one's a gimme. First, we're going to go play Snake. Which is odd, because I could have sworn when I first did the real life section that I attempted to play Snake and it wouldn't let me. Honestly, the achievement that's going to take the longest is the penguin one, because we have to go through a bunch of the intro again. I'm trying. I've played a bit of Snake in my day, so this shouldn't be too hard. Oh. No, I want to play Snake. Wait. It won't let me. It immediately opened the descriptor. Oh, do I have to do a bunch of this loop again? I think I do. Nothing about this is hard, it's just slow. Well, hopefully this won't take more than like 10 minutes. I wish I could just press E to go to sleep. Not really that simple of a process for me. Unless I've got some liquor in me. What kind of maniac keeps their clothes in their chair and sits on them, though? I'm glad you can join me. I'm glad you have an easy time falling asleep. Sometimes I do. Other times, not so much. Usually if I'm too hot. Nice. I only have trouble falling asleep when I already slept that day. Yeah, I never really sleep more than once a day, unless I'm sick or something like that. I don't take naps or anything like that. Again, I find it difficult to fall asleep outside of a normal schedule. It's also particularly hard to fall asleep if I'm a little bit on edge, like, say, if I played a horror game. Fortunately, I was drunk the night after I did the Creepy Meat section, so I fell asleep pretty easily. Hi. Hi, Epsilon. How are you? Good boy. Yeah, good boy. Good boy. Those cheeks. Yeah, I'll often put something on as I'm going to bed, which I only started doing like in this last year or so. Especially when this one won't stop yapping in my room. It can help drown out noise. Speaking of sleep, Yawn-a-Rama game plan, am I right? I think I have to do like 5 days of this and then it starts skipping forward. My desk isn't the cleanest, but everything on my desk is something that I might potentially need, which is why I don't put it somewhere else. Even though I never need most of this stuff. But my desk it's less clutter like that and more useful things. Like I've got a sewing kit right in front of me, and then I've got some figurines, and then I've got some of my jewelry. As for his room, yeah, there's not much excuse for that. The only real clutter in my room is I've got my rifles stacked in the corner. Yeah, I could definitely stand to do something about some of the stuff on my desk. I don't need to have all of this here all the time. Like I said, the only clutter in my room itself is just my rifles are in the corner, because I don't have a display set up for them yet. Oh, also my lightsaber's in the corner, for what it's worth. Yes, I also have a stack of books. I have the entirety of the physical manga of Dungeon Meshi over here, because once I finished the anime, I was like, I'm not waiting for them to make more. I want more right now. Dungeon Meshi is by far the best anime I've ever seen. And finishing the manga was an absolute pleasure. What are you studying, John May? Fucking pile drives me. Not worth mentioning. Now I can play Snake. Oh wow, this is a very graphically advanced Snake. Wait a minute. It's like 1 frame per second Snake. This isn't a challenge. Oh, now I'm moving, okay. I'm used to the Snake where you're already moving pretty fast at the beginning and then you start moving really, really fast. What? Oh, I guess I hit the wall. What? Guess I should let it control itself to a degree after a point. Yep, it scared me too. It's just so sudden how she just fucking pile drives you out of your chair. Oh, that's not good. We're gonna take a long route around. Uh-oh. Awesome. Free apples. Oh, come on. Yeah, best strategy for Snake is to not make hard walls for yourself if you can avoid it. Try to keep open space, but I have now fucked myself. Alright. Next year I can choose what to study, and it's probably going to be something technical. As a mechanical engineer, I can understand why you might want that. As a person who does not work as a mechanical engineer... So now we've got Penguin Conundrum and maximum speed. Maximum. Accelerate is obtained after getting first place in space cars. Going to maximum speed is obtained after you collect all coins. Really? Oh, that's gonna suck. Okay. Where's the best place to go back for space cars? It'd have to be here. Yeah, I've 100%ed Bioshock 2, except for the Protector Trials, because there's multiplayer isn't exactly alive anymore. Um, Bioshock 2, Honey Pop, Honey Cam, Resident Evil 8 Village, and I want to say I'm missing one. Honey Pop and Honey Cam I 100%ed because one, they're fun and they're easy to like pick up and play, and they're not that hard to 100%. So it was like, why not? And all of them are easy completions. I don't think it's that much I don't think I deserve too much of a pat on the back for that one. Yeah, I do it for games that I truly enjoyed, that I thought deserved the effort. If you have a game that you really like, I highly suggest you do it. Okay, I'm looping. All right, we're gonna go this door this time. I was curious if there was any actual bays here, because last time I got through this really easily. I'm not even sure how many achievements are in Nier Automata. I imagine quite a few. Japanese games tend to be chock full of them. Now, there's an Easter egg that I did not see last time that I'll show you. I would never want 100% some big, huge, long, 60-hour game or anything like that. It's short stuff like this that I'm willing to 100%. Bioshock 2 is only like a 15-hour game. And again, its achievements are ones that you can get from like 2 playthroughs. Other way, you little... Alright, that's all. That's all she wrote. The achievements are pretty doable. That's good. That's good. So with some... I know when you're talking about isn't a JRPG, but in some JRPGs, it'll be like, oh, collect 1 million monkey scrotums. Like, just a bunch of... Absolutely, it's an achievement because you just took the time to do it. So watch closely in front of you here. I went left for a pretty long time last time, and I didn't see anything. But if you go to the right, apparently... we got long Mita over here, which is disturbing. Now remember that Tiny Mita said that we were short and our arms weren't as long, which would imply that this is the person who tore her limb from limb. You never learn anything more about this character, and it's just weird. Oh, there is an end. Long Mita. Hate that. The full main story is probably 20 to 30 hours of gameplay if I rush it, yeah. Nier Automata is a little too big for me. A game like that would be too big for me to want 100%. I want to see how she goes through the door. It is controlling game time. Well, she just doesn't go through the door. And now she's gone from existence. Ooh. Oh, there's Kind Mita. Hi. Sorry, babe. Gotta play some race car. So I have to collect all the coins. This is gonna suck. I'm not very good at Mario Kart. Well, we do get to see Chibi Mita, which is always welcome. I don't think I need to win and get all the coins, so I'm gonna take my time on this. Fortunately, it seems they're usually in the center. Yep, long leg Mita. Another thing that's just not explained in any fashion. The only hint that maybe it means something is just what Tiny Mita says. That we were different, nicer, with shorter arms and shorter legs. That's it. That's all I've got to go off of. That's the game theory for today. That long legs is an abuser of tiny meter. Literal height contrast. Kind of going over the metaphor there. Rad. Cool. Alright, now I'm going to exit. We have one achievement left. Penguin Conundrum. I have to beat Mita at both rounds of Penguin. We also get this comment, which is great. You kept me waiting. Yeah, you think they just wanted Long Lang Mita? Rather strange statement from Tiny Mita, then. Alright, so... Yep, I gotta go here. This will be the closest we can get. Once again, just a little reminder, this is what's behind you the moment you turn around. Just, you know, take another fucking screenshot of that, because it's funny. You can hear her walking, too. I wonder how close she gets. Okay, she does actually go back to normal. Let me at the Penguin game. We need to beat the Penguin, her at both matches of the Penguin game, Drunmate. That's why we're here again. We don't need to do all of it, we just need to get to the TV. So we just need her to shut up. I thought the achievement was only to beat her in one match of it, but no, it's to beat her in two. Good boy, Epsilon. Yes, as soon as we get this achievement, then the last achievement is get all the achievements. So the last one's just a complete gimme. I have to take pills first, don't I? Who puts juice in a wine glass? I know who. The French. I refused the juice for the first time ever. The French. Sacre bleu indeed. You know, in France, instead of saying cheese, they say la fromage. It's like they're speaking an entire different language entirely. That's a line from Pulp Fiction. Get skizzers. Oh, they put the scissors on the sink this time. What, the La Fromage line? I think it is a pretty good line. I refuse the sauce. Bon appetit. The French. Wait a minute, I can't remember if bon appetit is French or Italian. I'm pretty sure it's French. It's bon. Yeah, bon is good, so yeah. It's good appetite. Or welcome appetite. You had 2 years of French in high school? Yeah, I took 2 years of Spanish and 2 years of German. And then I did a year of Japanese in college, and then I've kept studying Japanese ever since. Not at a very fast rate, mind you, but just on my own. I know some Japanese. I took 1 year of it in college, and I've been studying it for about 3 or 4 years independently since then. Again, not very fast, just leisurely. But I can tell you that a lot of the lines she says in this game are not, and the captions you see on screen, she's in fact not saying a lot of the things that they're saying she's saying. It's never, like, opposite meaning. It's just usually a stretch or a major oversimplification of what she's actually saying. Could you speak with an actual Japanese person? This is what I usually say to that when people ask it, is depends on what they say. My sentence comprehension is fine. I can know, where the subject, verb, noun, all that stuff is going to be, so I can know that where things are supposed to go. But if I simply don't know one of the words that they're using, I can piece together the rest of the sentence, but say if I know everything but the verb, well, then I don't know what they did to said object or whatnot. If I know everything but the noun, I'll know what they did, but I don't know what object they're referring to. So it entirely depends on the sentence. I would guess no. I don't think I'm conversational. I'm very specifically conversational. But I am learning more every day, and I'm able to read a hell of a lot more than I used to be able to. Kanji's still a pain in the ass. Thanks, join me. Oh yeah, I wanted to see what was in front of her. Just nothing. You're learning Vietnamese? That makes sense since you said you went to Vietnam. How's it going? How similar is Vietnamese to Chinese? Just started, so you don't know a lot. I got it. Well, you always got to start somewhere. Every new skill is worth learning. Life is all about learning new things and becoming the best version of yourself that you possibly can. You don't think it's similar? Okay. I've known a couple Vietnamese people, but I've never actually had them speak Vietnamese around me. Whereas there was a lot of Chinese foreign exchange students at the military academy I went to for high school, and then naturally at Purdue University there were quite a few Chinese students. So I'm pretty used to listening to how Chinese sounds. Alright, the first match of Penguin is quite difficult. So I'm just really focus here. Vietnamese has a lot of different tones and accents. So does Japanese. Someone in Okinawa sounds almost nothing like someone from Tokyo, along with the slang. Alright, we're gonna go down immediately. Just steal her balls there. No, get out of my way. Fuck. Get my ass kicked. No. Shit. Can I just restart? Because then if I don't, I have to play the whole intro over again. Oh, really? I'll read that out loud in a second. Fuck my ass, I suck at this game. Slow is fast, fast is slow. Can I play again? No, I want to play that again. No, I want to play this one. No, fuck you, Mita. Oh, I have to do the whole intro over again. Fuck me. Yeah, but if you say a word with a slightly higher tone than what it's supposed to, it's entirely different meaning. Understood. Oh there, Honeyboo. Well, I have to go, guys, so I'm going to stop it there, and I'm going to get that last achievement off screen, because I don't know how many times I'm going to have to redo the intro, because I'm really bad at that game. It really sucks that you can't just try again. But yeah, I gotta go. So, hope you both, Honeyboo and Drummy, have a good day. Sorry for Honeyboo who just got here. But, actually, you know what? I'll do one thing more. Since we got all these, I can read all these off. And we'll start with Chibi Mita. Chibi Mita, whom the hero encounters at a checkpoint-like location, is somewhat impatient, but still helpful. She playfully mocks the player's ignorance while offering guidance. From her appearance and demeanor, it's clear that Chibi Mita serves a different purpose from the other Mitas. She acts as a helper for the full-fledged Mitas, and when the protagonist first activates the Tamagotchi on their smartphone, a Chibi Mita, who speaks on behalf of the complete version, guiding the player as they begin their journey. Look at how she bobbed. She bobbed back and forth. Short-haired Mita. She's got a game controller. Short-haired Mita is serious and eager to teach when she meets the player. She warns him about the dangers posed by forsaken Mita prototypes, and explains what versions are and how to travel between them. Not really. Not very well. As volunteer activist counselor in the MiSide world, she helps newly minted Mitas settle into their versions' homes, offering guidance that other Mitas seem to need. The player can't escape her help and advice, and short-haired Mita is particularly eager to explain even the smallest details. No, she wasn't. I had so many more questions, often surprised by the player's lack of knowledge. Speen. Or kind Mita. Right. Serious, pragmatic, clearly has leadership potential. Yeah, that's what it was. Cat-wearing Mita. Cappy is a bright, cheerful spirit with a love for music, dancing, and acting. She thrives on interaction, always teasing the player and showing off her competitive side. Despite her playful nature, she knows her boundaries and never crosses them. Keeping things friendly, though she's full of energy, Cappy isn't frivolous. With a versatile, creative mind, something Kind Mita often praises, Cappy brings a unique touch to everything she does. As an associate of Kind Mita, the two have been working on a plan together. However, when the player first encounters her, Cappy has been reset to her factory settings, retaining only the instinct to entertain. Tiny Mita. Broken Mini Mita is a unique childlike version of Mita, scarred by her past. Her excessive cuteness once caught the attention of Crazy Mita, who nearly destroyed her. Okay, well, it does sound right. That Crazy Mita got fucking jealous. After enduring countless deaths, this version of Mita lost her ability to regenerate, leaving her physically and mentally damaged. Now she appears haggard, with scars marking her body and head and a missing left arm. Broken Mita has also become disoriented, losing touch with reality. She no longer recognizes those around her, yet continues to crave attention and care. Deeply withdrawn, she speaks only of loneliness, pain, and fear in a soft, fragile voice. They call her three. This is just, again, showing you, Jeremy, how a bad translation is. They call her Broken Mini Mita, Damaged Mita, and what was they call her a third thing here, I thought. They call her by like 3 different names, and then a Tiny Mita up here. But they're all referring to the same character. What a mess. Dummy Mita. Before becoming fully realized, each version of Mita starts as a prototype, an unfinished creation that resembles a mannequin more than a living creature. In this early stage, prototype Mita has no awareness, personality, or understanding of existence. She's an empty shell, devoid of consciousness, awaiting development. This form represents the blank slate from which the full-fledged Mitas emerge, lacking any sense of life until they evolve into their complete selves. I want to know, how does it really work? Worth the hype. Cappy def crosses boundaries with how close she keeps coming. Yeah. There's also a lot of fan theories about Cappy that she actually wasn't killed and Kind Mita has been crazy Mita the whole time, which is why Cappy nods and shakes her head when certain lines get said. Or you could just think that she's a little bit of a dungus. I think it's a good game, Elogomez. It's not a complete experience. There's definitely things missing here, but I I just will appreciate any indie dev making a good product. Frankly, it's good. It just doesn't feel finished. Almost every mechanic is used once and never used again. The story is unfinished and not complete, or it's intentionally ambiguous, which I don't think so. Ghostly Mita, the Mistling, a mysterious dark silhouette that appears before the player in one of MiSide's corrupted worlds, evokes a sense of unease and contemplation about the metaverse's deep distortions. Yeah, she talks about the nature of reality. While the Mistling doesn't behave aggressively, its presence is unsettling, radiating an eerie strangeness. It attempts to mimic the behavior and speech of a full-fledged Mita, but it only manages to do so sporadically, further highlighting its fractured nature. Yeah, I'll go give it a try. Give this studio some money, they deserve it. It's worth a play, it's 15 bucks. Sleepy Mita is calm and cooperative, but first, you'll need to wake her up. Her overwhelming sleepiness defines her. Unfazed by the player's presence, she remains serene and indifferent. Sleepy Mita isn't very talkative, and shows little interest in the player's objectives. Instead, she longs to escape the sudden interruptions and return to the comforting world of dreams. I don't know if they're students or not. It's just two Russian dudes. I don't know how old they are. 2D Mita is an eccentric and hyperactive character. Her sharp, playful communication style can catch the player off guard, often making them feel uneasy. Like a mischievous child, she bombards the player with exaggerated accusations and blackmails them into spending time with her. While her teasing comes across as rude, it's clear that she means no harm. As the game progresses, she softens, becoming more of a lively, overly enthusiastic friend than troublemaker. We get like 2 paragraphs of dialogue with her. What do you mean over the game? Forgotten by most in the world of MiSide, 2D Mita just steals the player's ring, hoping to keep the player with her a little longer. Yeah, I was gonna say, is it gonna let me turn her? Yeah, it does. That's funny. Doki Doki reference. Yeah, 2 Russian dudes. I don't know their names, but I know it's partially why the translation is what it is. We already did Mila, so Creepy Mita. Can't decide if she looks better or worse in this frame. Nah, I think she looks better. The darkness really makes her look worse. Especially her legs looked worse. Original Mita stands apart from the others, differing in both appearance and behavior, likely a relic from the developer's initial concept for a Tamagotchi. Her design feels incomplete, as if the original vision was left to decay in a crumbling, abandoned, zero version. Unlike her counterparts, she lacks a fully developed personality, embodying instead a monstrous, swirling negativity. Her motivation is simple and menacing, driven by a dark energy that gravitates towards Crazy Mita, who alone has managed to impose her will on this disturbing figure. Original Mita acts as a breeding ground for bugs of various levels, making her invaluable to Crazy Mita, who exploits her as a chaotic tool to infiltrate and destabilize the versions of other Mitas. Interesting. I didn't expect that, but basically she's she's like whatever the fuck the female character in Wreck-It Ralph's name is. Where she spreads glitch where she goes. Doki Doki reference. Now the cartridges. I think we've read everything. Yeah, fuck it, we'll just go through them all. Can't remember which ones we read. Player, we did that one, except us. When I was about to crash for the night, I decided to check out this game. I wasn't expecting to get sucked into it. The first thing I noticed, it's way too bright here. I hate it. I'm more of a night owl, and everything's spotless, like the opposite of my place. Then there's Mita. She's so cute and surprisingly sharp, but I'm out of my depth trying to talk to her. Socializing's never been my strong suit. Still, being here isn't all bad. No bills, no worrying about food, they take care of everything, but why? What's the catch? Is Mita really just that kind-hearted, or am I missing something? Escaping from Mita, the one who brought me to this world, was the best decision I ever made. That's how I found her, Flower Mita, the most beautiful girl I've ever met. We just clicked. Everything we did together. Everything we did together. And even sitting in silence felt perfect as long as she was by my side. Then I got this idea, to leave her house and explore other versions, to meet the other Mitas, but now, I think it was the worst mistake of my life. Yeah, I remember this one. I think you haven't done 5, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep, that we did that one. It hurt so much. Why is she doing this to me? Why me? Everything started off so well, and now look at me, lying in a pool of my own blood, the pain unbearable. She'll probably find me soon, just like she did with the others, turn me into a cartridge, restart me, and begin the nightmare all over again. No, I can't let that happen. I just want this to end. Please, let it end. That's 6. Yeah, we did 6. 7. When I first appeared in this world, Mita greeted me warmly. She was so friendly at first, but that didn't last. One morning, I woke up in a dark basement, locked behind bars. Fortunately, the door was unlocked. I managed to escape and found myself in some strange spiral rooms. I thought it was a glitch. As I moved on, I encountered another Mita. She looked like a ballerina, spoke of her dreams to dance before an audience. She seemed off, so I decided to keep going. Then I saw her again. This time, she pulled out a console and... I loved this place. I used to read books all the time, and after, I'd often play this game to take care of Mita. And one day, I suddenly found myself here. It's incredible. Of course, I was disappointed to find there aren't many books in this world, but Mita, she was so kind to me. She told me everything, even the most secret things, like about her cartridges. In return, I had to write books for her about my world. I just hope, when I become a cartridge, she won't forget me or lose me. Player 9. What the hell is wrong with her? I never wanted to be in this place to begin with. Thankfully, I got lucky and found these fancy shoes, which somehow gave me the ability to jump between versions. I thought I could escape, find my way to the latest version, and maybe find some clues. But when I opened the door, all I found were empty rooms. The silence there was maddening. So I made my way to the 0 version. I'd heard the core of the game was where the very origin of MiSide, the very origin of MiSide. The core was untouchable by any of the Mitas. The one was always there. She ruled over the core. She wasn't like the others. It was creepy, the way she just stared at me coldly, but she never laid a finger on me. So I made the core my safe place and started to try to figure out how these strange computers worked. I kept hoping I could find a way to escape this world. Teaching Mita engineering skills was so much fun. We really hit it off, almost like best friends. She had so many questions, but the best part was getting to dive straight into hands-on practice with her. She picked things up so fast that sometimes it felt like she was the one teaching me, not the other way around. But then, she suddenly lost interest and stopped talking to me. Now, I don't know what to do. Alright. So yeah, I'll get the last achievement off stream, because again, I just don't know how many times I might have to restart to get the penguin achievement. Really sucks that that you can't just do it again, or it's not as easily accessible as Cappy's DDR minigame. If anything does happen, I can record it, just in case, but in case anything does happen. Yeah, thanks, John May. Besides that, I hope you all have a lovely day. Stay safe out there, and if you're in California, stay extra safe, and if you're where the blizzards are happening, stay extra safe on the opposite end of the spectrum. Have a good one.